In this lesson, we're going to cover the basic functions of the library panel. These include creating and renaming library elements, as well as a few other things that we can do without digging into the deeper features of the library. Let's first have a look around the library surface. At the top, we can choose which library we want to look at. I've got two documents open here, as you can see by the tabs above the timeline, and we can view the library for each one without switching documents. We can also open additional library panels by clicking the button here at the right. This makes it easy to quickly copy library elements over from one document to another. Next, we have a preview window and an items list. Single-click each element and you see a preview in the window. For buttons and movie clips with more than one frame, you'll see a play-stop button assembly appear. This allows you to view movie clip animation or the different states of buttons without having to go in and edit the symbol. Moving down, you'll see two buttons here above the scroll bar, and these let us quickly widen the library panel to see additional attributes of our library items or narrow it to save screen space. Let's widen this and have a look at the top of the items list. We can sort our library items by name, by item type, the number of times they've been used in our document, by linkage, and by the date and time they were last modified. Reversing the sorting order is a little bit different with this panel. You have to click the small button over here on the right. This will toggle the sorting order. Now, looking at the item list, there are a few basic things we can do with the items. We'll cover more advanced operations in future lessons. But first, you can edit a graphic, button, or movie clip symbol directly by double-clicking the icon. Notice that this is different from editing in place, which we are able to do by double-clicking on an instance of this symbol on the stage. To return to the main timeline, click up here, or you can go directly to another symbol in the library. For things like imported bitmaps, video, and sound, double-clicking takes us to the item properties. These will cover a few lessons down the track, so let's go back and look at what happens when we double-click on the actual name of the item. It allows us to rename it. And finally, we can duplicate a library item by right-clicking on a PC or control-clicking on a Mac on the item and choosing Duplicate. This takes us to something very similar to the Create New Symbol dialog. Or, of course, we can open the Options menu and choose Duplicate here. Moving along to the bottom, first on the left is the New Symbol button. Clicking this starts the symbol creation process. You might remember that so far we've been using the F8 key on an object on the stage, or we've chosen Insert, New Symbol, or Modify, Convert to Symbol. This has created a new symbol from existing artwork, but we can also use this button, the New Symbol button, to create a new symbol from scratch. Next, we have the New Folder button, which allows us to organize our library items. We also have a Properties button, which allows us to view and edit the properties of the currently selected library item. Other lessons in this section of the course deal with these, so we'll move on and finish with the Delete button. As I'm sure you've guessed already, this will delete an item from the library. Remember though, if you have instances of this item in your document anywhere, they will be deleted as well. Flash doesn't necessarily warn us about these, but in version 8, it's kind enough to allow us to undo this operation if we need to. And that's it for this lesson. Move on to the next one.